Mr. Burch, how long did you end up living at the Eastern Columbia building?
3 years and 7 months.
Your Honor, I'd like to show the witness Plaintiff's Exhibit 116.
All right, 116.
Am I looking at something?
You will in a second, sir.
Mr. Burch, do you recognize the document that you're looking at that's been marked as Plaintiff's Exhibit 116?
Yeah.
What is it?
This is the floor plan of the roof. All the penthouses up on the roof at the Eastern Columbia.
And that's the building where you lived starting in March 2013, is that right?
I moved in the first week of March 2013. Yeah.
Your Honor, at this time, I'd like to move into evidence, Plaintiff's Exhibit 116, please.
No objection, Your Honor.
All right, 116 in evidence. You can publish to the jury.
Is it? I'm sorry, Your Honor. I just want to be sure that.
Yeah, they can see it in the gallery. See it. We'll just have to work on that.
That's
screen.
great. Thank you, Your Honor.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Burch, can you describe for the jury what is depicted here in Exhibit 116?
Yeah. So the right side of this graph is there's a pool there. There's another top of another apartment that actually starts on the floor below. It's a 2-story apartment. But there's a pool there, and there's a gym workout room. And the left side, there's at the bottom, there's an X, and that's the elevator. And so you walk out of the elevator, you make a little left, and there's part of Penthouse 5 right there, straight ahead. And then you keep walking straight, and then you make a left, a sharp left, and the actual Penthouse 5 is straight ahead. And then you hang a right, and you start walking up that way. On your right is going to be Penthouse 1. On your left is going to be Penthouse 4. When you get to the end of that corridor, is the door for Penthouse 3. And if you hang a right, oh, look, there it is. It came up on the screen. And if you hang a right and you go down to the end, is the door to Penthouse 2. That's the apartment that I lived in.
And who did you understand owned these penthouses?
Oh, Johnny owned them all.
Which one did you live in?
Penthouse 2.
Was anyone else living in the penthouses at the time that you moved in March 2013?
No, I was the first one to move in. I moved in the first week of March, and then a couple of weeks later, 2-3 weeks later, then Johnny and Amber moved in, and then after that, the next one to move in is Rocky, Raquel Pennington, Amber's friend, and then at some point her sister moved in, Whitney, and also at some point Rocky's boyfriend moved in with her in Penthouse 1.
So I believe you just testified that Mr. Depp and Ms. Heard moved in shortly after you moved in, is that right?
Yes.
And which penthouse did they move into?
Penthouse 3.
And then you testified, I believe, that someone named Rocky Pennington moved in?
Yes.
Who was Rocky Pennington?
Amber Heard's friend from Texas, and I think they made, I don't know, I'm not sure if they told me that they moved out there together or something like that, but yeah, her friend.
And later you said that her boyfriend moved in with her. What was his name?
Josh Drew.
And which unit did they live in?
Penthouse 1.
And I believe you also testified that Whitney moved in. Who was Whitney?
Whitney Heard. She's married, so she's got a different last name. I'm not sure what it is. But Amber's sister, Whitney.
And which of the units did Ms. Heard's sister live in?
4.
Can you tell the jury a little bit about your relationships with Ms. Heard, Ms. Pennington, Mr. Drew, and Ms. Heard, sister?
Oh, yeah. I was friends with all of them. I loved them all. They all treated me with respect. It was great. I'm an old-time friend of Johnny's, living there, and we were looking out for each other. We became great friends. I fell in love with all of them.